This segment is brought to you by HSDDtreatment.com. If you're frustrated by a low libido, you don't have to live with it forever. It can be treated. Learn more about an FDA-approved treatment at HSDDtreatment.com.
Well, what is this?
Welcome to the LadyGang.
That's amazing. Say that again.
The LadyGang.
Things are about to change around here.
Each week, we catch up with Hollywood's hottest girl posse, Kelty Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jack Vanek.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lady Gang. I'm Becca Tobin here with Jack Vanek and Kelty Knight. And holy shit, we're on the Amazing Race.
We're living life on the edge.
You know what? I thought I would be good on the Amazing Race.
You would never.
I'm not going to be great. I would never win it.
None of us would.
No, I would be the worst partner ever.
We're all delicate flowers.
We really are.
Truly.
We're coming at you live from Tour Life. We have done 3 shows so far, and we are spent.
How are we going to make it to the end?
I just can't believe we've only done 3 because I literally feel like I just completed a season of the Radio City Rockettes.
I know.
Where I'm like, I need to go on a 9-week vacation.
No, I can't even imagine a time that we're not on tour and it's only been a week. It's like, I don't know life beyond this anymore.
I don't either. I actually was just thinking that too. Like, feels like this has been our whole existence.
My whole life is me be wearing this same sweatshirt as you.
Yeah, the sweatshirt that we're in. Well, Jack designed a line of merch that will soon be available to the public if you haven't been able to come see us on tour. But the merch is fuego.
The merch is on fire.
It is.
The people love it. It's really all I care about because, I have so much of my identity tied into merch.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that everybody loves their Live, Laugh, Lady Gang sweatshirts.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And all of the tour merch, our special tour tee,
The torchy, the skellies.
The Skellies. So today is going to be a special episode because we are officially celebrating. I just started to cry.
Just now?
Just now. I'm teary-eyed.
Is that a cry?
I think I'm so tired.
She's like those people that are sobbing, but no tears are coming out.
Like a lot of the housewives do.
Yeah.
Crocodile tears.
Yeah. No, it's real. I feel that emotional, I'm ready to have a big cry.
Oh.
It's here. Lady Secrets is out. The book's out. We worked on it for 2 years. Should we start with Good Week, Bad Week? Should we start with what they know? And we'll talk about the book in a bit.
Sure. Okay, sure. Well, it's time for
Good Week.
Yes, it is.
Bad Week. Oh, no.
I forgot that we were going to do this.
My Good Week. I'll kick it off. My Good Week is actually, we're in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah.
I have not been here for an extended period of time since I was in high school, and I spent a summer at University of the Arts dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And making out with college boys.
Yes.
It is such a cool city.
Yeah.
I mean, we just walked down the street. Jack and I went and got coffees. We went to this little smoothie place. It's adorable. We're staying at this hotel that is actually apartments and chic. Because sometimes apartment style hotels give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
I don't like a lived-in feeling.
A lived-in
It feels
vibe.
too B&B.
Yeah, I don't want the.
It feels like you're at Rita's house.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm at a weird IKEA furnished bullshit.
Wait. Did I ever tell you about the time that Chris took me on a trip to Belize, and it was right when we first started dating? And he's like, you can rough it. And then I stayed at Randy's Roadhouse or whatever it was, and it was a twin bunk bed, and the top bunk was filled with stuffed animals.
Shut
That was a journey.
Well,
Okay.
that's not where we are. This
No.
place is
very
If
chic.
you're coming to Philly, this is not an ad. LOKAL, local.
Yeah.
Local
And
with K.
We're in Fishtown, which I just discovered the last time I was in Philly because I was like, downtown Philly is not my favorite place, but Fishtown and
cute.
Northern
Right.
Liberties, this is the coolest fucking town
Why is it
ever.
called Fishtown? I don't think it's a good name.
I like
for a
it.
town.
I don't really like Fishtown.
I don't want to live in Fishtown. I'm
Yes,
living
you
in
actually do.
Fishtown right now because I'm on my period. It's Fishtown.
Kelty.
Oh, my God. My lordy. Okay.
That's
Anyway.
disgusting.
Okay. Well.
You don't even know the half of it.
Wait, did you start your period?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm a week later than you because of my delay.
I didn't have really, and I think I was too busy to have PMS. I've just been
Yeah, you couldn't concentrate on it.
I can't tell if my back hurts from lifting cases and cases and cases of luggage, or it just is my period. I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, okay, sorry, Becca.
It's okay. My bad week is a lot has changed in the 10 years it's been between sleeping on a tour bus and now. And I'm realizing, so I used to tell the girls on tour with me, I was like, I fucking loved living on the tour bus. And we did months.
Right. Months.
Oh my God.
And I remember
Did you guys get day rooms or were you just bus?
We got day rooms. Because it was an arena tour, I was just explaining this to Jack. It was an arena tour. So we were playing 20,000 seat arenas. So they had the funds to literally have people there with like our clean underwear.
Right.
And we didn't have to bring anything other than ourselves and our positive attitudes into the arenas every day.
Right.
This is like we're doing 85 people's jobs, keeping track of things, doing, like it's setting up whatever activations and where's my toothbrush? I don't know. Like it's just so rough. And then also I used to say like, I love tour bus life. Like life is just simpler on the tour bus.
You're just in your own little bubble.
But guess what? Not anymore.
It sucks.
Life is not simple. It's actually become more complicated and harder to navigate. And I don't want to complain because this is definitely going to be a core memory for us.
It's a core memory.
Oh, I know.
Core.
It's core.
The memory is so core, but it's also like I walked outside this morning and I was like, I feel like I'm on a camping trip.
Yep.
Yes.
Same.
It's like a camping trip where like you're having fun, but you're not comfortable.
But like camping, you're actually like doing it for fun. Like
right. Like you're on a vacation
shows
and
are
then you're
very
by
fun,
like the river.
But we're working
Right.
all the
A lot.
time.
And I brought so many activities, you guys. Like over there, I have I was going to redo my entire Bujo
Yeah, right.
for
Oh
the
my
new
God.
year in our spare time on the bus. I downloaded a bunch of books and TV shows. I have done nothing. I have slept. I have searched. I have like grazed for food. I have slept and I have repacked my bag 900 times.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Shit
go
just
next.
gets
The
so
organization
wild.
of things. I mean, this is why I do feel when I posted on Instagram that I was going to have one off-duty look.
Yeah, no, it's working. I have
I
one
do too.
off-duty
I mean,
look.
mine's just leggings.
I
and a-
didn't know it was going to be
sports
our
bra.
merch in an extra large that
Yeah.
smells, but
Yeah, like
Well, that's because
You
my
can't-
stinky shoes were on it.
you
and I'm
can't
sorry.
do a look.
Yes.
There's no
It's true.
looks on tour.
Jack is okay. So Jack is a very like particular human, and we have the bunks, and there's the lower bunk and the top bunk, and she really does not like it when Kelty's foot makes it from the ledge.
Would you?
But there's no other way for her to
can't
get.
just bounce
No,
up.
because you don't just okay. So there's a little like a
There's
ledge.
the leather, and I'm
It's an
trying
inch.
But it's
so
like it's
hard.
like
It's an
3
inch.
inches. No,
It's not.
But Kelty's dirty toes,
But-
they're stinky, they're dirty, and they're going right on my white sheets.
Yeah, you
that you're
shouldn't have
gonna
gotten
see
white.
Okay, so
a speck
Jack,
of dirt.
So like Princess Jack loses it on Kelty for putting her toe onto the
Dude,
thing.
it's sad. Well, you know I hate feet.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like,
then you should have taken
then
a
you
top
should have
bunk.
maybe- yeah.
Because I'm doing, I have, and by the way, I knew you'd be grossed out by it. I have put so much effort into only
Not
doing,
grossing Jack
I have
out.
taken my entire body weight on this one old dancer toe and tried to lift myself up 9 feet into my bunk without putting any pressure
I
and
appreciate
any
it.
fall over onto
But
your
wait.
jersey sheets. I have put effort since day one.
Jersey sheets.
I did not.
I think like the jersey sheets, we have jersey sheets, like t-shirt material, and I feel like it just like exacerbates like a dirt
Yeah, of
too.
course.
It makes it worse.
I even take off my slipper and then just have my little indoor sock.
Okay, but let me just blow up Jack for a second.
Okay. What?
So we're organizing and reorganizing our suitcases today, and I put my my favorite merch sweatshirt. My favorite. It's my daily go-to. It's green. It says LadyGang University. I fucking love this thing. And I lay it down on the seat on the bus, which is where you should be able to put things,
Yeah.
because it's like butts or go there or things go there. And
Butts and things. Butt things.
3 minutes later, I turn around and I see a pair of huge white dirty dad
No,
sneakers.
I need
on top of the sweatshirt.
I need to defend myself because I didn't put those there. Somebody else put them there.
Who
It wasn't me.
ever?
It was me. My bad. They were in they were under the bus, and I knew you probably needed them, and I put them in. I did not realize it was on top of a sweater. I'm very
See?
tired.
Wasn't
That's
me.
actually my bad.
Okay,
that was
so
rude.
you're just a filthy princess.
well, I am, and what?
She's just not thinking. She's skimming. She's like, the bottoms of these shoes have been stepped on
Well,
so
because
many
everything's
pieces of shit.
disgusting. Everything's disgusting. Okay, let's talk about disgusting. My bad week is I shit my pants on tour. Day too. And I have been waiting to tell everyone this. And the worst part about it is that Becca has a video. And I know she's going to use it one of you tour cities. She was nice enough to not embarrass me in Boston, but I know it's coming out. And here's what happened. So touring is hard. It's sometimes hard to find a snack because you park the tour bus in like random spots, not near anything. And so it was like day 2 of tour. We did not realize it was going to be as crushingly difficult as it is. And
well, we need to tell everybody that you can't shit on a tour bus.
Oh, right. Okay, yes.
Like you can't poop on the tour bus. You can't put toilet paper in. So like if you have to poop,
you
and
got
the tour bus
find
is
a
moving, you have to tell the bus driver to stop and let you go poop. No pooping.
Yes. And so you cannot poop. There's no bathroom for the poop. And we were parked, and we were a good 8-minute walk from the Starbucks, which would help you be able to poop in the Starbucks. But you still had to like get in there. Anyway, so we found food, and we found it. Was it a Jimmy John's? Okay, we found a Jimmy John's. And as you guys know, I'm gluten-free, and there's a reason for that. And a lot of people make fun of gluten-free people because they're like, you're fucking gluten-free. You're LA. Oh my God, I can't have the gluten. There's some gluten I can have. Like, I can have a chocolate bar and it won't upset my stomach. Bread in general, especially like fast food chain bread, is usually a really recipe for fucking disaster.
But is that because you don't have it for so long that
I think
when
so.
you do it,
Yeah.
You've deprived your body.
Yeah,
so
like
you've given yourself an intolerance, essentially.
No.
Yeah.
I think they've done studies where they're like, there's actually no such thing unless you are celiac.
No,
gluten.
but I am
Yes.
celiac.
And it's bad for people. No, you're not.
It's part of my Hashimoto's.
That's not celiac. Celiac is literally people can't even have traces of gluten or they are hospitalized.
Oh, no. I'm just like...
You can't keep giving yourself...
Are you sure you didn't make up your gluten intolerance?
I didn't make it up.
Who told you?
Dr. Kelman. They test you for it. I'm telling you. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter, you guys, because you saw it firsthand.
Well, that's because you were hungover as you've eaten like 8 chips all this entire tour. Then you haven't had bread in 3 years. So then you're going to shit yourself.
So you know what? It's like the compassion I get from these two. You know what I mean? I'm so fucking nice to them, and I can't even get a sorry you pooped your pants.
Well,
no, Kelty, it was the best. Honestly, talk about core memories. I will never forget this moment for the rest of my life. I will forget everything. I might forget Jared's name, but I will not forget the moment where you shit your pants into a cardboard box next to a dumpster in Akron, Ohio.
Grateful that I had the intuition
to know it was
going to
be a big moment,
because I could tell from you, because sometimes you'll say things along the lines of I'm going to shit my pants or my stomach hurts from gluten.
You're theatrical sometimes.
She is. Yeah. Like how you just gave yourself celiac. But I was like seeing something in your face I've never seen before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just felt like
because we were going to go to a store and do some shopping for the bus. And you know, what always happens with me is that I'm ready first because I don't care and I just get ready. And then Jack had just showered. And so I literally had to say to Jack, hey, babe, like as she was putting on her face oil and with like her slippies on, I was like, babe, I'm going to need you to like move this along because I'm going to shit my pants.
But the
I
best
need to
part,
get to Target.
This is what would have been amazing is if we would have called the Uber and we were in the Uber when
I would have
hit
shit,
you.
yeah.
You would have shit your pants in an Uber.
I decided, okay, I'm not going to make it to the Starbucks. I'm going to have to poop behind the dumpster that we're parked next to. But then I went outside and there were 2 people that worked in that building, the Civic Center, that came out and they were working on that little patio section. Yep. So I couldn't squat down beside the dumpster. So I had to pretend I was going for a walk. And as I started walking...
with a cardboard box in your hand.
No, I found the cardboard. Oh, yeah, right.
No, you were
right. So I'm walking with a cardboard box and I'm like, oh my God. And then I was like, there's all these windows. People are going to see me. So I found a corner of grass that was like by a wall. And I was like, this is where I will poop in the corner. And I thought I'll do it like camp style. You know what I mean? Where you squat. But what happened next was so traumatizing because the poop just started coming out
Before
of
you were
my
ready.
butt. Like
When the pants weren't fully down yet.
The pants were down. Nothing was down. My pants were still up.
Your body started to release
my
before
body, and it was water.
Yeah.
And it went down the back, the whole back of my pants, down my leg. And I'm squatting to finish it. And I've pulled my shitty sweatpants out. And it's so watery that it's splashing on everything. On the sock. I had no shoes on, by the way, because I was so desperate to get off the bus. I didn't have my sneaker on. So then I'm like, what do I do? Because I don't have any. And so then I look up. Becca's fucking filming me, and I go, I need a wipe.
No,
you go, Becca.
No.
I shit my pants.
No. Wait, was that what it was? Did the shit come first? Because
Wait, let
it
me
was
just
an
make the
audible
visual.
shit. You can hear the shit happening.
You can hear the poop.
This is too gross.
Hold on.
There's a watery toot that happens. Kelsey looks like a dog. Like you're like a dog that's going diarrhea.
Okay, hold
like
on.
with your.
It comes out the
shame.
You were so embarrassed.
Are you gonna do this? I fucking. The crickets.
Can you give me some pants?
Kelsey,
I just shit my pants.
I have a question. Did you even bring toilet paper out there?
No.
What did you wipe yourself
it was
with?
an emergency.
No, she's holding toilet paper.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't enough.
It was not. It was insignificant.
So what I did is I did take off my pants and my socks. I wrapped my jean jacket around my waist and waddled back to the bus and then had to wipe the poop off me. And I went in the shower. And here's the thing. You cannot poop on the bus. You can't bring anything about poop onto the bus.
No.
So I had to rinse my shitty body off like I was a child who just shit their diaper. And in the shower, and then the shower stunk, and I was like, the leftover poo water was like just sitting there. Anyway, it's been so terrible. So here's where it goes to a good week, is that after this terrible experience, and then I washed my shitty sweat. So the worst part about it, sorry,
God.
there's one more part. The worst part about it is that when I shit my pants, I was wearing my one-of-a-kind sweatsuit that Jack made us on tour. It's
Yeah,
hot
one of
pink.
one.
There's 3 made or
Live,
5
laugh,
made
Lady
or whatever.
Gang.
Live, laugh, Lady Gang. And so if I was wearing any other legging black sweatpant, trash. Wouldn't have kept it.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, this is the only sweatsuit I have. So I was like, I got to keep it. So I had to rinse it out. Like, anyway. So then later
That
on,
picture I do have of your pink sweatpants outside,
just drying
on the curb next to garbage.
With all of the trash.
It was just so nasty. And so then later on, we're at the store, we're getting supplies. And I swear to God, my good week is just the friendship of this group. Will she film you shitting your pants? Will she instantly run in to help you? No. She'll film you. She'll use it as blackmail forever. But when we're in the store.
No, I swear I ran back into the bus. You
And
can
laughed.
ask anybody. I mean, couldn't breathe, but I was searching through
moment.
my bag for pants and asking if we had any wipes that you could wipe. I swear to God, I was
you were
frantic.
helping. Thank you. You're such a mom.
You know what? Honey Pot just can clear that right
Like
up.
Honey Pot really worked on this. So anyway, we're later at the store and Becca looks at me straight face. We're like, okay, we've got some apples, we've got peanut butter, we have some paper towels, we've got the Sharpies
Frosted
for signing the
Flakes.
books. Yeah, we got some milk. And then she looks at me and she goes, do we need to get a package of adult diapers? But she wasn't
dead
saying
ass.
it like, hey girl, should we get some adult diapers? Yes, God.
She's
She
like,
looked at me
Kelsey,
like, because
Kelsey.
someone else is going to poop their pants. It's day fucking 2.
Yeah, I was concerned.
Anyway, so I did not really eat the next day. My stomach has been upset, but now it's great. I'm feeling good. I ate some cheese.
Yeah, I'm proud
Eat
of
this
you.
yogi.
Proud of you.
You're good to go.
And that's it. Jack?
Okay, so my good week is Marshall's is a sponsor of our tour. And when they came on, we were all going to wear their outfits every day. And I am a very particular person. I'm like,
That's an understatement of a lifetime. Truly, I actually have never.
I am a particular person.
Our stylist has dressed Gwyneth Paltrow, and she said Jack is her most difficult client she's ever worked for.
I'm very sorry.
I am a very
But
difficult
not an
person.
asshole about
no.
it.
No, I'm not
I am
difficult to others.
the difficult person on on earth.
You're
difficult.
The most particular.
Yes.
And challenging to please with clothing.
Yes. So that being said, I was a little bit nervous because I was like, I can't find outfits anywhere. I usually have to like make my own thing. But then when we went shopping at Marshall's, I found so much shit that I loved and I'm so excited to wear. Like,
It actually upset me because I was like, God damn it. I thought this was going to be
we might humble you.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be like
I'd have to wear
immersion therapy.
Yeah, I'd have to wear like a cropped
forced
pant.
to be in a skinny jean.
Oh yeah. No, but I found even, my weird ass style, I still could find shit. And I actually love all the outfits that I found. So I felt so good about it.
Love every look so far.
Thank you.
All three of us. Even your
man shirt.
No. I was going to say even your pink mini skirt. I was judgmental when I first saw it, and then you wore it, and I was into it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I really like it too. And there's a place for her.
There is a place for her. But yeah, Marshall's is great. And for all of our VIP signings, we were like meeting all of the girls, and so many girls had the most amazing style and got their stuff from Marshall's. So I'm like, works for us. So my bad week is just the fact that I haven't slept in 1 week straight. I can't sleep at all. I have insomnia, and being on that tour bus.
Even with your medication?
And I'm like taking double. I don't know if I should be, but I haven't.
You can give
we
yourself
get you?
insomnia.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
She's trying to be a dick. Should we give you the Michael Jackson?
I would.
Without death.
Propofol?
That's the problem with propofol, though. Like, I
amazing.
also would love it. I have started to become addicted to laughing gas they give me when I get my lasers at Honest Dermatology.
They give you lasers?
I'm so excited when I get to go in there and just breathe in the giggle juice for like 30 minutes.
I mean, that's like sometimes when you like go for surgery, like the anesthesia.
Oh, yes. I always
like
say
look
I'm
forward
a little
to
bit.
it.
I always
If
say
it
I'm a
wasn't
little
taking
nervous.
years off your life,
Is it?
yeah, it's not good.
Anesthesia?
It's not good for you.
It's stuff they don't know what
I
it
guess
really
you're right.
does.
They don't really know.
You're
how
kind
it
of
works.
you're dead. You're half dead. For
You're a
like,
little bit dead.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
Fuck.
and they could fuck it up so easily. But
You guys are not helping my facelift in 10 years. Neither did Heather Dubrow, who was our guest, and she was amazing. Sorry. Continue you, and then we'll circle back to Heather.
I mean, that's about it. I just haven't slept, and I hope to sleep tonight. And if not, I'm just going to probably
would you
die.
be open to trying out the top bunk? Because I was on the top in the beginning of this tour, and then I moved to the bottom because I
only
have
day 4.
Orly. No, I did 3
We're moving
nights.
around.
Yeah, we're moving around. But I'm telling you, last night, and I can sleep through anything.
It was too bumpy.
Could not. I felt like I was literally lying on top of a wheel.
I know.
You literally are.
Well,
I know. No, like with nothing between us. I was like, this is.
no, it's very bouncy.
I think you should try it.
I might try it. My thing about being on the bottom bunk when there's 2 bunks is I go pee like 500 times a night. So I didn't want to be the one that was putting my toes on somebody's bunk like a bunch of times.
But you'd be putting it on my bunk, and I don't wake up.
okay.
So I
Maybe I'll
have to
try
be
it.
on the bottom because of Orly.
yeah.
Orly's with us,
But
too.
I think you should try it. Last night, it's all I could think about. I was thinking either this is an extra bumpy ride and it hasn't been this bad, or there really is a huge difference between the top and bottom.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
We'll see. Kelsey, what did you want to talk about?
When we come back, more from the tour. Hi, everyone. It's me. The holidays are coming up, and that's why I want you to get Storyworth for your family member. We've talked about this for years. I think they've been a sponsor for 4 or 5 years on LadyGang now. Usually around the holiday time, when it's Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, and Christmas, people are giving each other gifts, and we have given the gift of Storyworth to our family. I gave one to my mom. It's such a cool company. It prompts your loved one these questions every single week, and they write a little paragraph, a couple sentences, a big entry about it, and then at the end of 12 months, they bind it together, and they make the book of Sheila, the book of Jack, the book of Kelty, and it's all these memories. It's like basically a prompted memoir journal thing, but it's the best way for like grandparents to tell their life story. And when I got my mom's, there was so many stories from her childhood that have just never come up before. And it was just so cool to learn more about her parents and her younger years. So I just think this is a great gift, and I get DM'd all the time. What was that thing Kelty was talking about? This is the thing I was talking about. Get to know your loved ones better and preserve those special moments forever with Storyworth. Right now, for a limited time, you can save $10 on your first purchase when you go to storyworth.com/lady. That's Storyworth, STORYWORTH.com/lady to save $10 off your first purchase. Storyworth.com/lady.
It's time to ditch the chemicals with Caraway Home's non-toxic cookware and bakeware collections so you can make healthier cooking a piece of cake. Let me just tell you guys something about this. I've never cooked a dinner that I haven't burnt. If it's an egg and you are like getting a new pan and you're like, I'm going to have this egg and it's going to slide off like it does in the commercials, I've never been able to accomplish that before I was making my gluten-free cookies and my eggs in my Caraway pan. And I got the one that's like this bone off-white creamy color. It goes with my kitchen perfectly. It's so chic. Caraway products are made without any toxic materials. It's easy cooking. The ceramic's naturally slick surface means minimal oil or butter. And 25,000 people have raved about Caraway Kitchen. Now it's time to try it for yourself. And of course, we have a deal for you. Visit carawayhome.com/lady to take advantage of this limited time offer for 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/lady or use code LADY at checkout. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern. Don't just slap your logo on any old uniform. Create an extension of your brand that's ready for anything with custom apparel from Land's End Business. This is really cool. See your logo in vivid colors on t-shirts, outerwear, hats, mugs, water bottles, and more. Hundreds of products perfect for any trade show, event, or holiday gift. Land's End Business is the leading online supplier of iconic uniforms for everyone, from top financial institutions to major airlines to local mom and pops. Get customized uniforms that fit the way you work and keep your employees cool, dry, and comfortable. Plus, get email, chat, and phone support from a customer service team eager to help. And I know this because I had bought so many corporate gifts when I was at Entertainment Tonight for Christmas for all of our staff and all the people that work there. And it's always really hard. And I want you to start thinking about it now because it's September. If you order now, you won't have to rush for what you want to give, like the coffee mug, the thermos, whatever it is. So see why thousands of companies count on Land's End Business. Go to business.landsend.com/lady and use our promo code LADY for 25% off. That's business.landsend.com/lady, promo code LADY for 25% off.
Now back to the Lady Gang.
We're back.
We're back.
Heather Dubrow was our guest.
That was so
first
fun.
of all, Nick Vile.
Yeah, we should talk
go
about
back.
our guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, we should talk about the book, though.
I mean, I think everybody knows about the book.
Okay.
Did you guys know we have a book?
What do you want to? What do you want to say about the book?
Okay. No, I'm not. I have to keep signing the book plates.
Okay.
I just want to so I know that the best, most productive years of my life are over.
What?
No,
What do you mean?
I feel like you've been saying this for like
I know
7 years.
I have because I've been preparing for this day.
Okay.
We're not writing another book. This is it. It's over. This is the end. This is the.
I sort of feel like you can't say that because you may write a book down the line.
I don't have any other good
after
story.
you've created
We've told them all.
super fan franchise and you're multimillionaire and invest.
Hut life.
It's what life?
Hut.
What's that?
I'm gonna go live in a hut.
You
can't
will live in a hut for like 2 weeks,
Oh
and
my
you're
God.
gonna be
You
over it.
would be so in a hut. You would have a to-do list in a hut. You'd get so bored. You'd be like, go clean up the anthills around the hut.
Yeah, I would love it.
Okay, I'm sorry. We've had 3 off days so far on tour, and I've never actually we haven't been around each other 24/7 ever. So this is the first time we've ever like really seen how each other work. Kelty truly doesn't stop working. Like we worked all day long. The day that you were gone, we worked all day long, and then at like 7:30, Kelty was like, I should probably like go in my bunk and do some computer work. And I'm like, watch a TV show. Yeah. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
You never stop.
We did yoga twice.
Yeah, but that's work for
28 minutes.
Okay, anyway, I just
What are you doing?
I'm telling you about the book.
No, what are you doing when you're working?
Well, because I'm trying to make this lift as easy as I can for everyone.
Just
all my
newsflash, it's not possible to be a I don't think I haven't thought 8 million times in my head, Becca, all you have to do is show up, put on your outfit.
No.
And
It's
show
difficult.
up.
But it's
blah, blah,
like,
blah. It's over.
I don't want
heavy lifting.
Exactly. But I don't want the stress of I want to try to make it easy where it's like, okay, I'm going to deal with figuring out what do we need to do today? Who's that kind of stuff. I'm trying to.
You're Alexing it though. So Alex is the best employee that has ever existed on the face of the earth. But sometimes, because she's so worried about making our lives easier, she creates more work for herself that probably
doesn't need.
didn't even need to.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm also like, I do have that other job that I'm working on. So there's like a lot of things like when I was doing Superfan, I let LadyGang fall to the wayside because I just didn't have the bandwidth. And now I'm kind of like doing that. So I was doing some catch up too. But anyway, my point being, these are for you, JP.
Your years are over.
Well, my years of like making super productive career things are like, I'm feeling like there was a time where I was like pumping out greatness all the time. I know this, you guys are going to rile me for this, but
No,
like,
I just want to remember that quote forever.
okay, I was
Pumping out greatness all the time.
I was doing exciting things all the time. Like I was like, now I'm at Paris Fashion Week. Now I'm interviewing
On paper, you were doing...
Right. On paper, I was
Right.
doing exciting things, and I had like in a year 10, 15 big tentpole moments that I was like really enjoying and living. And that is not happening as much anymore for me. So I want to make sure that I sit in the gratitude and the bigness of the moments that are special.
Okay.
And so today is a very special day. We had the first book. We had this really exciting idea to do Lady Secrets. We had so many people send in notes. We had to look through all of them. We had to write the book. Jack designed the book. Think of all the conversations we had about the cover and what the colors should be and the fonts, and like then to have them printed and see them on the carts last night. Like it's a big deal what we've done, and I don't want to skip over being proud of ourselves. I don't know another female podcast that has put out 2 books in 3 years and toured the country in a bus. Like, I'm sorry.
No, that's
so
true.
I just want to like, let's just live and enjoy that we,
So maybe that
we
means...
worked hard and we like what we did, and I have to celebrate it some way. So if I'm not supposed to celebrate it as a success thing, I want to celebrate it as a we did it our own selves thing.
I think that's a better way of celebrating it anyways.
Right. And maybe if you really want to be present and enjoy this moment, you should not work so much every moment that we're not doing something.
Okay.
Because what is the point?
Because then you're always looking forward and you can't actually
Well,
sit
in my defense, I got wastedly drunk that I don't remember the first 2 shows of tour.
But they were
I do
fucking
not
amazing.
know how I got
But I want to tell you something.
from the room in Chicago to my bunk and changed my clothes.
I'm actually
Okay,
happy we're talking about
We
this.
need to talk about what, Nick?
Well, first of all, I want to say we're going to get into Nick, but first, I want to say that you have screwed yourself because we've now had so many live shows to where the expectation is that
Kelty is getting wasted.
So the expectation is that Kelty is a loosey-goosey, okay? And people want to see it. They want to see because it's like all
like a
year
rare
they
bird.
listen to
It is
you.
a rare bird because you don't drink usually and you don't ever let loose.
No.
And people don't want to see Entertainment Tonight Kelty. They want to see loosey-goosey.
If you're a fan of this, okay, so I know we're supposed to promote the book, but we do have more cities coming up. Don't ask me which ones. I'm not quite sure. I think we're going to Atlanta, maybe Charlotte.
Columbus. Yeah.
New York sold out. So
Texas.
anyways, Texas, LA, Phoenix, Denver. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to these
Damn,
places.
okay.
But
Becca has been listening.
because it haunts my dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Counting down the days.
So you guys, if you like to listen to this podcast, and if you're a Kelty and you love Kelty the most, because we know she has the most super fans, I just want you to know that you're only ever going to see this side of Kelty at a live show.
Yeah.
What you hear on the podcast is just the tip of the iceberg to how extremely dynamic and entertaining. I mean, there are no words. There's no one I enjoy watching blacking out more than you.
Thank you.
I mean, you are. We always say you're the specialist snowflake in the entire world, and
It really gets featured.
It gets
the live
featured,
show.
and you never disappoint because there's something in your brain that you're like, I have to turn it on, and I have to make these people happy. I don't care how
I
embarrassing
want
I
everyone
am.
to like me.
I know, but it really
And
works.
as
our
you guys
advantage.
know, I'm very socially awkward. Like, I'm
Yes,
not
we do.
good for being a public person. I'm not great at interacting with other people. So I find that just getting wasted is a much more easy way.
Yeah, because I got nervous yesterday in Boston. I know you were keeping it together a little bit more than usual because your ex-boyfriend from high school was there, which we'll also get into.
Oh my God, we have to get into it.
I mean, we have so much to talk about. But you were keeping it together to the point so much where I was like, she needs a drink. She
I ran
needs
out
to
of a
take
drink.
the
I
edge
would have
off
had more drink.
No,
because
right
she
before.
turns rude
yeah.
when
No, you were like tunnel visioning yourself in like a stress ball.
Yeah.
And then like you literally weren't talking at all. You like shut yourself off almost.
You literally said to me, El Paso, because you wanted me to passo the mic away from someone. And you said that on a microphone.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, so we need none of that, and we need more of the first two shows. Okay, let's talk about Chicago and Nick Viall. So Nick was our guest for Chicago. He was fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, we loved having him.
What a guy.
He's such a great guy.
He's so great. And he, like, showed up, and he, like, really played all the games that we wanted him to, and his whole entire family was there.
Yep.
And if you've watched The Bachelor, you know that his family is very conservative. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how that they were going to really react to our show. Mm-hmm. And after the show, they came into our green room and were hanging out with us for at least an hour. Mm-hmm. And Kelty was on one. I actually have a video of it. I should post it somewhere. And Nick's mom, she was enamored by Kelty.
She loved you.
She loved you. And Kelty was just like putting on this song and dance about how amazing Nick was. And his mom was just like, it was the best moment of her life.
You know what? I'm happy that Nick is happy and that he's in a loving relationship. But if for some reason they break up, the only way I would watch The Bachelor again is if he became The Bachelor again.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I would absolutely
like an older Bachelor.
Really love this because he's also evolved so much from his time on The Bachelor that it would just be really enjoyable to watch somebody like that find love. I mean, he's found love and it's like pretty much it's not a done deal. They're not like married, but I hope it works out for them. But if it doesn't, I really, really would like that.
Well,
would you actually watch
Nick is that he's
1,000%
so hot.
He's so hot.
And he's so tall. He's that mix of like a lot of men that have that face are usually not the body type that I'm interested in. You know what I mean?
No, and he's got
hot.
a vibe.
He's got his like cute little sneakies on,
and he's smart. He's
confident,
and he's so nice. Like he texted me after. He's like, "Thank you so much for including me. What's the link to your book? I want to post about it." Like, you know,
he's so nice.
Not everyone is cool. Not everyone's cool.
His book is really good.
Yeah,
it's actually. I find that he gives some of the best dating
because he's been a boy.
Yeah,
so he knows how to tell you you're getting.
No, that's so true.
You're right.
Yeah, he knows it from like
personal
the other
experience.
side. No, he is. I think his advice is amazing. Whenever he does the Ask Nick on Instagram, which led to his book.
Yeah.
I always am just like, oh my god.
It's like the harsh truth that everyone needs every once in a while.
Yep.
And he's not afraid to, dole it out.
Nope.
But anyway, so that was great. That was an exciting time. And then Heather Dubrow lovingly flew on a red eye from a
commercial.
From a Housewives, they were filming a trip.
Yeah.
And she jumped on that plane. We didn't pay her $1 to come and be our guest. She's very supportive and always has been. But how does one become so refined?
She's like the perfect. She's refined, but she's so fun and like down,
and has a good sense of humor, and she can be self-deprecating,
and she
and is
doesn't
normal.
take herself too seriously.
No, that's what it is.
She's the definition of wealth whispers, but in a weird way. Not exactly, because she's wearing like a Fendi shoe and a Louis Vuitton thing, but like usually people that are that rich are like kind of poo-pooing you.
No, her personality
she doesn't poo-poo anyone's other like standard of living.
No.
Like she's so excited when we...
Yeah, she's lovely.
She drank our shitty champagne.
Exactly.
I'm so
that's
sorry.
what I mean. That's what I was going to say.
But the best part about it is that she drank it and wasn't like passive aggressive and like, oh, thank you. She was like, if I must.
She's like
making
this
a
is
joke.
sweeter than the last one.
So odd. This is a weird. And by the end of the night, she was drinking a Diet Coke and like she gave up. But it's hilarious, you know.
She like made a joke of it and like didn't make us feel
out
bad.
of a red cup.
She was like, it's my problem, but I'm like snobby.
If we had thought of it, we would have a chalice for her or something, but we had a red Solo cup and that's all we could offer. And I'm sorry, we're doing the best we can right now.
We are doing the best we can.
You know what I'm doing right now? Laundry in our hotel. You know what I'm washing? My Rothy's sneakers. Why? Because they are on tour with us, and it's great to have a sneaker that you can slip on that's so easy, and then when it gets dirty from being on tour, because tour is a dirty beast, you just put them in the washing machine. I'm about to have a fresh white sneaker to go into this new week. This episode of LadyGang is brought to you by Rothy's, your new everyday shoe obsession. Rothy's shoes give you the right out-of-the-box comfort, there's no blisties around here. They come in amazing styles and colorways, and you can wash them like I am. You may have heard that the point and the flat from Rothy's, but they also have these amazing white sneakers. That is my go-to sneaker. You always see me wearing it on Instagram. So cute, so easy, made with recycled water bottles, good for the earth. Step up your shoes and accessories this summer and get ready to be asked by all your friends, oh my God, are those Rothy's? I love my Rothy's. Plus, get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/LadyGang. That's Rothys, ROTHYS.com/LadyGang. Ladies, this one is for you. If you're frustrated that you rarely, if ever, want sex, it's time to stop thinking about it as something that just happens. It could be a medical condition called hypoactive sexual desire disorder, or HSDD. In fact, around 10% of all premenopausal women experience it. That is a lot of us. And just because we haven't been talking about it doesn't mean we haven't been feeling it. But guess what? There is something we can do about it. So if you or someone you love needs to learn more about HSDD and an FDA-approved treatment option, visit hsddtreatment.com. Because don't you remember when you used to look forward to date night? That doesn't have to be a thing of the past. That libido you thought was lost forever, it's time to get it back. Revive the sex drive you once knew and visit hsddtreatment.com. Rediscover the libido you've been missing and learn more about an FDA-approved treatment at hsddtreatment.com. That's hsddtreatment.com.
You're listening to the Lady Gang.
We have a segment of the show, which maybe we need to address some things here and now. You're hearing it real time.
Wait,
Well, I don't want people to know about it.
No.
Because then they're going to study.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to say what it is.
Okay, be very vague.
We have a game show with men.
Yeah.
And also, it's all over Instagram. So anyways,
it's true.
We have a game show with men.
Yeah.
We should
And Jack's job is to go out and find 3 men to play this game. Now, the game was born from all the significant others that would come to the show with the girlfriends.
Yeah.
And so it's like, in our minds, we're thinking of not LadyGang fans. We're thinking of heterosexual,
good husbands, good fiancés,
Along for the
boyfriends
ride.
that came
I'll come
along.
with you.
last night, in the chaos of the show, in the midst of the madness, Jack pulled up a lovely man in a suit who was there with his wife,
Sean.
and 2 absolutely adorable men who were actual
Members
LadyGang
of the Lady Gang.
members and who do not have sex with women.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. And it was like,
The point of the game is you have to be a straight man.
we wanted
play
to
it.
put straight men on blast.
Yes.
And
yes. And I did a mistake. You never know.
the guy in the LadyGang necklace didn't set off their flares in your head.
I have bad eyesight, even though I've gotten LASIK. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's true.
They were so cute, though.
They were
I
amazing.
He was just like, ooh, I don't know anything.
He's like, I don't know this. And I was like, I'll help you. And then I was like, I
was
can't
helping the
help you
other guy,
because I
too.
don't know. Because I don't know myself.
That is my favorite part of the show. I'm so excited for everybody to experience it, for the shows coming up.
And then you guys met Justin Taylor Mills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you used the whole name.
I know. I didn't know.
JTM.
JTM, the ex-boyfriend of Kelty's from high school, whose wife came with him, who was so cool. His wife,
The raddest.
the coolest.
She's always been cool, though.
I need to start things off from that morning, though, because
please.
we woke up,
Yes,
again, I don't sleep on the tour bus, so I probably had 30 minutes of sleep, and Kelsey woke up the morning that her ex-boyfriend was going to come like she had won the fucking lottery. Like, I've never seen you more excited. You definitely don't act that way around Chris or to see Chris at all.
It's our husbands. It's different.
But, like, you are a gay schoolgirl.
She was.
And you were also saying that, like, maybe he wasn't going to show up, and if
They can get a sitter.
and if he did, like, he didn't want to be like called out. But by the end of the show, we called him out. Everybody knew who he was. That
Because
was in
his
the
wife
audience.
and all of her friends were pointing at him and laughing, and I just thought that was also cool.
It was amazing. So he ended up being so cool. His wife was amazing. Their friends were awesome.
He looks like Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, he's definitely hot. And Kelty took a fan pic with him.
And also Kelty during the show. I've never seen Kelty like in that mode of wanting to impress a guy.
But this is what Kelty lives for, is people from her hometown seeing how successful she
Yes,
is.
with the added element of it being a boy that she once like loved. It was really like a different vibe. So if you were at the Boston show, Kelty was actually playing a little bit of like cool girl. And it was great, but it was not the usual.
No, it's not what we want from you.
Justin's fault. It's Justin's fault.
It is.
Yeah. Well, here's what's so embarrassing. I actually had I had a lot of thoughts about this last night in my bunk, having stress about how it went.
Oh my God.
And we were in the green room after, and Becca or Jack goes to him we really want to know what Kelty was like in high school. And he goes she was almost exactly the same. And they're like, yeah, something about performing. And he's like, no, she performed at our graduation. I had actually blocked that out of my memory until just last night. I do remember. So there was a high school graduation show. I'd already went.
Did you produce it?
No, I would have. Nobody asked me. I had already left, gone on the cruise ship, worked a contract, and then came back.
Wait, so this was after high school?
No, because I graduated early. I had enough credits to graduate early, so I didn't have to go to the final semester of high school. So I went and got a dance job, and then I came back to do the prom or whatever. Anyway, I did a lyrical performance.
What does that mean? Did you sing?
No, it's like a
style of dance.
It's like a dance
emo,
to Celine Dion.
If there was an emo genre of dance. It's lyrical.
Yes.
Is it
contemporary?
Interpretive?
Contemporary interpretive, but it was called lyrical back then. And the song that I chose to do my performance to was Music of the Heart by NSYNC and Gloria Estefan.
How does that go?
Your love is the music of my heart.
I don't know
You taught me to soar. You taught me to fly.
I don't think I know what this is.
I know. It's not even a good song. So, sorry, Gloria. But anyway, and I just thought about me up there in my red lyrical dress.
In all your glory.
Thinking I was just the hottest shit in the world. And Justin Mills sitting in the audience being like, I'm dating that an idiot. I can't believe anyone liked me. And so I'll tell you why I got so squeamy last night and why I was so schoolgirly. Because I was such a fucking loser. And I just...
We all were, by the way.
I know.
No, I know, but there's something about the mile markers of people that have known you since...
Yeah.
And that they could never do anything for you. Justin could never help me in any way. He had no in, there was no, in LA, everyone's like,
he did give you his manifestation trick.
So anyway, he's just one of those people that's kind of been a mile marker in my life. And we don't talk all the time, but once a year,
did you guys
twice
have
a year.
sex?
We're not going to talk about this.
Why?
Because I don't think it's appropriate
sex
to his
is just
wife.
an exchange of energy.
Anyway.
I don't even remember half the people I've had sex with.
Anyway, I was just really touched that he came, and he's still so hot. And that's what
he's very
really
good looking.
f***ed me up, is that,
most people are ugly, after high school.
Well, I was like, okay, I'm 40, and we were joking, we were texting back and forth before. I was like, something like, I'm 40, so don't mind the wrinkles or something like that. And he's like, me too, blah, blah. We're joking or whatever.
It's adorable.
Don't mind the wrinkles.
I don't know. And then I just was like, oh my God. Anyway, whatever. This is so boring. But
no, it's not.
I had quite a moment. And
he ended up being hot. And
was it everything that you wanted? Did the expectations, did it meet it? The reality?
No, I wish I had better hair and a better outfit. And I wish he wasn't as hot. I do remember, I think when he had his kids, I saw him on Facebook, and there was a time where he had gotten kind of daddy.
We all do.
And then, now that his kids are older, he's back to being zaddy. So
you get your sexy back.
We love a zaddy.
So, I was expecting maybe the daddy, but I got the zaddy, and it was hard.
Oh my God.
But anyway, I just thought his wife's so fucking cool, and she was like...
She's beautiful.
She's
so
beautiful,
sweet.
and they have 3 kids, and everyone's happy, and I think it was really nice. And I never have to go to another high school reunion because I got to live at the LadyGang, and he wrote me a really sweet text. He was so proud, and he just said the show was so much fun, and it was so great seeing me, and congrats on everything, and...
What a guy.
And
a guy.
He's not a dick,
Yeah, and the friends
so
were so excited because Sarah could give 2 shits, but the 2 friends that came with them were massive housewife fans.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so they had tagged me in a bunch of Instagrams being like, the night was so amazing. I was like, I know it wasn't amazing because of me. It was amazing because of Heather, but whatever.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, and then I'm going to say one more thing. The only reason that I can be in a marriage with Chris Knight is because I don't have to perform for him.
Yeah.
That's the reason. That's the difference. I have never been that person that gets like fucking weird and giddy in front of Chris. It's always been the most comfortable, homey, wonderful thing. And I can only be myself around him.
But your performance, like you being yourself, is like it's a performance to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you're the ultimate
you're doing
entertainment.
the Chris Knight appreciation song, which is so nerdy, but that's so you.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
Anyway, but I like never felt that even when we started dating.
And also Chris Knight is hotter than JTM.
And taller.
Chris Knight's so hot.
Chris Knight is
and
hot,
he's the best.
He has got the silent swagger. Yeah. You know, the guy that's like understated, quiet confidence, and he's like, boom, he'll surprise you with
You know what it is about JTM is that, and like, I mean, let me tell you, let me tell you what it is. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is about him and
No more
why,
Chris.
and why
He's also the strong silent type.
Strong,
You have a type.
Yeah. Strong silent. It's unfinished business.
What?
Is it though?
Because we never broke up.
Oh.
I just moved
Kelsey
away.
is still think she's dating him.
We're still dating. So hot. No, like we were in high school, we were dating, and then I got my dance job and we just left. And like he was away playing hockey and like we kept in touch and we emailed and talked on the phone, but it was like you're not going to date someone that lives in the Caribbean on a cruise ship. Like, you know what I mean?
So it was like you got married to that guy from the
and
cruise
then
ship.
I like got married, right, and came home and was a married lady. And so it was like we never really had this like big breakup where we didn't want to be together. It was just kind of like life. And also I was like, we were such different people. But anyway, I think that's why it like kind of makes me giggle because it's like it is that unfinished business.
You're technically still dating.
We're still dating. It's going great. I'm in a throuple. Sarah, moving in. Actually, I don't want to move in because he has 3 children and I'm not a child person.
You don't want to be a mom.
You don't want to be.
Anyway.
Certainly not of 3 kids if you don't even want them.
So let's end on this.
Yep.
Lady
Go by the book.
Lady Secrets is out. We are approximately a couple thousand away from being bestsellers, I would say, at this point. And I'm not going to beg you, but I'm going to say to you, if you're going to read this book, go when you're at Target this week or Barnes & Noble or put it on your Amazon.
Kelsey will reimburse you if you just send her your
literally
Venmo.
will. I literally will. No, I just like want to thank you for all the support. Yeah. And this book really does mean the world to us. And we've been joking about all the pooping and the weird stories, but I think this is the best work we've ever done in writing.
It's not mine, but I was dealing with a newborn or like.
Yeah, but yours is great.
It's not. I think that's why I don't really want people to buy it either, but it's too late now.
Anyway, don't listen to Becca. It's great. And it's because she's being authentic and real, and she doesn't want you to see that side of her. But she was too tired to realize what she was doing.
Yeah, I was like, this is never going to make it.
I tricked you. Anyway, we love you so much. Thanks for the support. Keep coming to the Lady Gang shows. We have like 2 more months. We're going to make it. It really is fun, and I promise I'll be drunk at the next one.
Woohoo!
And we will see you next Tuesday.
Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Kelty, at Becca, at Jack Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.
Saddle up and get ready for Westerns Weeks on Pluto TV, all for free. We're coming in blazing with favorites like True Grit and Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Or immerse yourself in binge-worthy series like Yellowstone and Walker, Texas Ranger. Plus, Pluto TV has hundreds of channels with thousands more movies, TV shows, and more. The best part? It's free. No credit card, no sign-up, no fees. Download the Pluto TV app on all your favorite devices and start streaming now.